Welcome to my channel, man. Welcome to Life with KT, man. If it's your first time on the channel. On this channel, man, we talk about a host of different things, do a bunch of DIY, travel, yap sessions, a little motivation here and there. Just a bunch of different stuff, man. But if this is your first time on the channel, first time finding this video, go ahead and do what they always tell you to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. As you can tell by the title of this video, it is 2026. Now what? So what's next? I know that, we use that new year oftentimes as a reset button. You know what I mean? Which is, not a problem. You know what I mean? But what's next? It's Friday here, January 2nd. Whenever you're watching this video, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, next week, January 15th, whenever it finds you, what are you doing now to make 2026 better than 2025? What are you doing to push yourself closer to the goals that you set 25, 24, 23 that you never met? You know what I mean? I know for me, 2026 is all about self-reflection. It's all about looking in that mirror and really having honest conversation with myself, you know what I mean, as it relates to where I'm at in life, where I'm going, you know what I mean, and really understanding, where I've been, looking at a lot of decisions that have culminated to where I'm at right now. So yeah, man, we have to take advantage of the days that we have in front of us and not think that, hey, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start next week, I'll start next month, I'll start on the 1st. You know what I mean? Because it is January 2nd. I know a bunch of people out here in the world made New Year's resolutions. Or I'm going to lose that weight. I'm going to start that new business. I'm going to start that YouTube, which is what I'm doing right now, right? And I'm going to use myself as an example. I'm going to take it away from everybody else. All 2024 and 2025, I was like, man, I'm going to get into this content space, yada, yada, yada. All my friends were kind of like, yeah, man, you should do it, this, then, the third, because I do travel a lot, have a lot of interesting things that go on, you know what I mean? And then I consume a lot of YouTube, and you know what I mean? So I was like, oh man, I kind of enjoy this. 2024, I was like, oh, I got to get a camera. You know what I mean? I got a camera. Then I was like, oh, I got to get this, I got to get that, I got to get a microphone, I got to get a tripod, get all these ancillary things. All the while, you know what I'm saying, I'm going places, I'm traveling, I'm doing interesting things, I'm doing DIY, I did some home improvements, so all these other things that I had planned on recording, you know what I'm saying, to be on this channel. You know what I mean? Nothing. I think I posted a video last January around the same time, having this same type like conversation. But what I did in what I did 3 days ago is something that I had never done before. You know what I mean? I've always been a big journal person. I write everything down. I don't know if it's because I forget things a lot, but I write stuff down a lot. You know what I mean? So I did spend a lot of time over the years just, writing my thoughts down and things like that. But I had never really made like a vision board, so to speak. You know what I mean? I've always wrote goals down and things like that. And I think that I wrote those goals down without, a real plan. You know what I mean? They were kind of like overarching. I didn't reverse engineer it, so to speak. But what I did this time was, I said, okay, what do I want December 31st to look like 2026? And I kind of backed it all the way out from there. You know what I mean? Wrote down the goals I have for the year for 2026 and literally reverse engineered. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at goals kind of like a GPS, right? So I'm driving right now. I'm not using a GPS where I'm going, but if I were going somewhere that, I didn't know where I was going, or I didn't know how to get there, or there was heavy traffic, or whatever the case would be, I would use the GPS in the car. So your goals are kind of like, I view goals as kind of like the GPS. You know what I'm saying? They give you some direction as it relates to, where you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Or what you're trying to achieve. And so what I did this year was, like I said, I made that vision board, but on top of making that vision board, for each goal, I gave myself, I went into detail, I guess you could say, as it relates to what's the plan to reaching that goal. So I'll give you something real simple, right? Let's just say you got a goal, like you want to be healthier in 2026. Well, what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, break that down step by step. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to lose 15 pounds. All right, how you going to lose 15 pounds? All right, I'm going to have this type of diet. I'm gonna have this type of water intake. Okay, well, how many, break it all the way down to your macros, your micros, how many gallons of water, like all those things. What's your workout routine gonna be? What's your workout split's gonna be? Like breaking it all the way down to the literal T, so that, that goal is the GPS, right? You know what I'm saying? But those steps, those details around those goals kind of work like a roadmap. You know what I'm saying? With the surface streets and the highways and all those tunnels and bridges and all that. That's kind of how I'm viewing it. You know what I mean? And so I did that, and I think that's going to give me an opportunity to really focus in on the things that I want to achieve for 2026. You know what I mean? And my thing to you is, and anybody that's watching this video, if it's found you, is that, success, it doesn't just happen by chance, right? I don't care what it is that you want to do. I don't care if it's, like I said, losing that weight. I don't care if it's, getting that degree, starting that business, starting that nonprofit. You know, it's not by chance. It's based and rooted in discipline, hard work, dedication. You know what I mean? It's rooted in all those things. And so my thing to you is for 2026, whatever it is that you want to do, man, let's just do it. Let 2026 be the year, you know what I mean, that we accomplish everything that we said that we want to do. Let's take that leap of faith. Let's jump out there and try all those different things that we said that we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Been talking about starting that, I don't know, car detailing business for years. You know what I'm saying? You done watched a million videos on it. You done wrote a million business plans. You done watched 1,000 TikToks on it, man. Go buy that trailer. Go buy that water tank. Go do something. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in an uncomfortable position where you have to go out there and do something. So I'm going to use myself in this new content creation YouTube journey that I'm on right now, right? Like I said, in 2024, I bought the camera, I bought all this equipment, this, then the third, right? Did nothing. Did absolutely nothing because there was no consequence. You feel me? So right now what I'm doing, I'm telling myself, hey, if I don't put out a video a week, right, 2 to 3 videos a week, whether it be on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all the social media platforms to build my brand from a content creation standpoint, then there's going to be a consequence for me. And it's something that I'm not going to like doing. You know what I'm saying? Some of the consequences are, sending people money. You know what I'm saying? Like, money that, I may or may not have. But, hey, if I don't do what I say I'm going to do, there has to be a consequence to it. Like, you have to trick your mind in that way to understand, like, hey, if I don't do this, then this negative thing is going to happen. You feel me? So let's go out there and let's do the work, man. You know what I mean? Let's go out there and become successful. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what it is. It could be the smallest thing, it could be the biggest thing. But let's go out there and chase those dreams that we have for 2026 because it's here now. You know what I'm saying? It's here. We done made all the pretty quotes on Instagram and TikTok and, 2026 is my year, new me, blah, 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 blah. Hey, man, let's all go to the top, man. Let's all go to the top together. So I hope this video, although short, you know what I mean? I hope this provides some level of motivation for somebody out there to say, hey, man, I'm not alone in this journey. You know what I mean? Because, I'm starting my journey literally right now. Like I said, it's January 2nd, and I'm literally right now driving in the car, you know what I'm saying, on that GPS, you know what I mean, to get to my goals, you know what I'm saying, using that roadmap, going through those details, because I got a lot of things I want to get accomplished this year. So y'all will be along for the ride. Y'all gonna see a lot more of me on this app, you know what I'm saying, like I said in the beginning of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share it, you know what I mean, because like I said, y'all gonna see a lot more of me, man. So until next time, peace.